I was asked to join the Sandbox last year and as an industry mentor for various IT companies. And I think when we had the original presentations, it opened my eyes on what the future may look like. And I also thought it was a great opportunity for collaborative work between the health and safety executive, trying to facilitate help towards the tech companies as an industry advisor, obviously through the network that we have in Colas, but also the network we have in industry. Yeah, indeed. So I was part sponsor of a company called Field that had an application which was about the field operator undertaking risk assessments by dynamic video and AI support. So scanning, observing and being prompted on the high-risk hazards that are there. As a consequence to that, we obviously did a proof of concept in the business, but we also then took it one step further after the Sandbox. We have a contract with them to do further development work. It's now embedded in one of our Area 9 with networks on a national highway project, and we're growing that knowledge and understanding. I think we've got a slightly different dynamic with this Sandbox, which is we've got a lot of data, we have a lot of regulation, and for me we're making it too complicated, and we've got to bring it down a level to make sure that the user, the receiver of information, can apply it for the prevention of accidents in the workplace, and that must be the target. I get frustrated with data overload, and I'm sure people do, and the context of the output must be related to the user. And if we can get there, then great. But I think it'll be quite a long journey. I think it's a bit premature for that. I think we have to learning ourselves. Clearly, our key supply chain, in terms of the outputs from the last Sandbox with Field that I mentioned, have been an integral part to that. And I shared that experience with the output of the Sandbox last year. So yes, that will come. I think there are a couple of steps prior to bringing further the supply chain. I quite like the Comet modelling, what good looks like, and if we can embrace that data set from the health and safety executive, gain more data sets from industry to create something that actually gives you a best practice, best standard, what good looks like, then we would have certainly won the battle of data overload. In the real world, if you talk about health and safety executive, I'm a safety practitioner, I'm quite relaxed having conversations with a health and safety executive, but the stimulus of their regulator prevents people having conversations. So I think something like the Sandbox to say, look, there's it's all about sharing, it's all about those experiences. How can we collectively work together and come away from that old bias towards regulator? Then we're going to win, aren't we? And that's what we have to embrace.